Hey, what's up, y'all? Coming back to you because, excuse my French, but my dumbass, I did six favorite superheroes in the last one. I'm only gonna do four right now, but appreciate y'all. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Yes, sir.
Man, so to start this one, number 9, man, dog is good old Snake Eyes, man.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, man. I'll be honest, yeah, I wasn't too familiar with Snake Eyes, man. Of course, until later, of course, getting introduced to him in the actual movies that came out around the time when the Transformers were starting to come out.
Okay.
Man, of course, I kind of knew about him back in the day because my cousin Murphy, love you, dog. Man, he had hella G.I. Joe toys, man. Hella G.I. Joe toys.
Hell yeah, dude. Me too. Me and my brother had all them shits.
Yeah, Mandy, so you already know, man. It's going with the toy action, man. Speaking, of course, you already know, man. Do you remember the big ass aircraft carrier?
Yep.
Where pretty much,
Hell yeah.
you were the right age, man. You could just sit on that shit.
Yep.
Man, GI Joe toys. They were almost. I didn't have a lot of them, man. But they had some good ass shit, man, for them toys, man.
Yeah, dude. G.I. Joes were legit back then. I remember even back then, man, I had helicopters and shit. Some of it was like, it wasn't really like a C-130, but it was like cargo jet type thing. You could just load them up in and,
Yeah.
G.I. Joes all day, man. Mad
Yep.
G.I. Joe adventures on the grass.
Yeah. Straight taking with like parachutes and.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, dude. We used to, man, what me and my brother used to do is, like, a couple of them, I think, over time came with parachutes, but we used to make our own, right? We would, like, take some string and, like, a handkerchief or whatever and just start throwing them out the window or throw them off the roof or whatever.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Man, I'll be honest, the first one that came out, man, I think Hasbro even did this, kind of the similar people that did Transformers, the actual movie. And I think the first one came out around maybe 2009, the same time as Revenge of the Fallen. But man, I really enjoyed that movie, man.
I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually really liked those two. I was kind of surprised. They did 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were both really good.
Yeah, and then shoot, D, I'll be honest with y'all out there, and of course, D, I'll be honest with you, brother. That the second one, Retaliation. Of course, spoiler alert, when Duke dies right away, man. It's
Right.
like, what the fuck? But of course, they introduce The Rock as Roadblock.
Right.
Man. I'll be honest, D, with kind of going into our top 10 movies, that possibly easily could move in and out of my top 10.
Okay.
Retaliation, man.
Nice.
But with Snake Eyes, though, man, kind of similar to a lot of these other characters, man. Of kind of like Wolverine, how he's a lone wolf, man,
Right.
and he operates kind of on his own, and or he's kind of like a ninja or whatever, but he's skilled with everything, of course,
Right.
weapons and his, of course, body. But I'll be honest, D, that the relationship that they told in that Retaliation movie between him and Roadblock kind of reminds me of our relationship, man.
Really?
I think I'm faster than you, Snake Eyes. Damn ninjas.
Yeah, man, especially how Roadblock says, if Snake Eyes isn't here, or if he is here, or whatever, I completely trust his judgment.
Right.
And yeah, man, I love Snake Eyes, and I love that relationship that he has
Nice.
with Roadblock in that movie.
Right. Yeah, dude, I really like those, man. I thought they would do more with them, but
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah.
Like Snake Eyes, though, definitely. I mean, there's a whole fleet of characters from G.I. Joe that I like, but yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, man. What's kind of interesting about this, D, to kind of add to that, is of course he has that mad heated battle forever with the brother that he trained with forever, Storm Shadow.
Yeah.
Man, D, I was thinking about this when I was just doing this a bit ago too, man. So there was this cat in Laramie, man, that I met a long time ago, man. Almost around the time when you guys were still there, man. Man, he was such a good dude, and I knew he was skilled in the way of the sword.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So much respect, man. He ended up working with us for a little bit when you guys left, and of course, yeah, still love them. And not trying to go negative here, and it's just an interesting story just to share with you all. It was kind of similar to Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. It all of a sudden turned south of actually working with each other.
Weird.
Yeah, it was interesting, man. Of course, God rest his soul. He ended up passing away, but
oh shit.
Yeah, man, it was interesting when we worked with each other. Just butted heads, man. I don't know what it was, the working environment, but of course, kind of a similar relationship with Snake Eyes and Storm
Right.
Shadow,
Yeah.
man. I don't know. It's interesting, man. Yeah.
Well, you know, the cool thing is too, you can find a lot of kind of what's going on in your own life and stuff like that and all this stuff. I mean, I think that's why, you know, we seek out the characters we seek out. I think a lot, you've said this already 2 or 3 times in this, you know, kind of countdown, that some of your main, you know, characters that you picking are, you know, the lone wolf, the do his own thing. I mean, it very much fits into who you are and the way you are. And, you know, same for me and the characters that I've put on my list for the most part.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So that's pretty much it for Snake Eyes, brother. I guess one more thing to add with him is, of course, he does what needs to be done without any questions, and very similar, like you were just saying, man. Man, Christy, you've known me for some years now, and a lot of my family members and folks that know me out there, man, is I don't say a lot.
Right.
Of course, Snake Eyes doesn't even barely speak. So, yeah, that's my homie, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah, man. And shoot, man.
I thought he might end up on yours.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And shoot, D, that you've already said this guy, man, but number 8, man, is good old Blade, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad he's on there for you.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Some motherfuckers always trying to ice skate up here.
Oh man. Shit.
Yeah, dog. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Man, not enough said about Blade, man.
Right. Yeah, I feel
already,
you on that.
You already said about
100%.
Blade. The only other thing, of course, I'll add to Blade, man, is of course, like how he rolls. He kind of likes to roll solo, except for Whistler, man. He's got this old man Winters,
hell
man.
yeah.
He's like his weapon specialist, man. Yeah. Man, I love Whistler, man.
I do too, man.
Yeah, Whistler.
Hell yeah, his Alfred.
Yeah, man, dog, I love his sense of humor. I poking at a bad time. Catch you fuckers at the wrong time.
Catch you fuckers at a bad time.
They at least could have fixed my leg while they're at it. Goddamn blood-sucking bastard.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's got an axe to grind. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, good partnership too.
Yep.
Yeah, the funny dynamic between the two of them and their personalities is perfect.
Yeah.
They knocked it out of the park with those, man. I love those.
Yeah. Yeah. Good old
Cool.
Chris Christopherson.
Right.
Especially in the movies. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad Blade's on your list.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Let's see. Here. 7. So my. Yeah, I only go to 6.
Yeah, yep. Stop at 6.
Yeah, man. Man. Almost complete opposite, man, of number 7, man. And this even surprises my ass now to look at it, of why we're going over this, how I have him a little, I thought he would be closer down to the top 3. But, Captain America, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Of course, fell in love with Captain America, especially, shoot, man, the very first movie. I'll be honest, dude, when that very first movie came out, I think my expectations were way higher of that movie, man.
Okay.
And when I seen it with Murphy as well too in Cheyenne, and when I first got out of it personally, man, I was a little disappointed. I don't know what I was expecting, man, because I wasn't really too familiar with him. And of course, this was shortly after the some of those Hulk movies,
Right,
with Edward
yeah.
Norton.
Yeah.
And, of course, that very first Iron Man. That first Iron Man was badass.
Oh,
I
it still
thought,
is. Still is.
Yeah, yeah. But Mandy, it's one of those movies, man, for my ass. Where as I kept watching it, time to give it a second time and a third chance or whatever, man, I started loving it, man.
Right.
Yeah, and then of course I loved his character, man. Of just how he was, man. Even before he was actual Captain America, he was the same person, man.
Right.
The same, just consistency.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He was always a natural born leader.
Yep.
He was always a fighter, no matter what, and he was never going to give up, even if he'd get his ass kicked.
Right.
And of course, he hates bullies, man. And I'll be honest, man, I'm the same way. Freaking bullies, man. Cannot
Right.
stand bullies, man. And of course, he was always getting his ass kicked by bullies, man.
Yeah.
When he was skinny, man, before Captain America, man. I just love what he stands for, man.
100%.
What is one of his words that really stuck with me? I forget specifically how it goes. And my girl, of course, you already know, babe. Love you. I forget. Of course, you might know this better, D. But he tells, of course, his homegirl, "I'm a one lady type of guy."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, that's kind of similar on this side
Yeah.
too, man. And yeah, just his integrity, man, and yeah, just what he stands for, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard not to look at him in that light. I thought about him a lot going on my list, honestly, for pretty much the exact same reasons. And I think it's really cool the way that, you know, the character developed, right? It's a guy from way back in the day, right? So again, morals were different. There was a lot of, you know, the times were different, and being with one gal, his best gal, you know, like
Yeah.
it was the way to be,
Yeah.
you know, that's how you did things. And he very much understood what it was like to be under the bully's boot, right? So when he got all this, you know, super strength and size and all that stuff, he knew, you know, that not using it that way was the right way to be. Like, he was going to use it to maintain the heart and drive that he had before, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's as pure, you know, for the most part, as a story with a superhero can get, and he's stellar and top notch in my opinion. I skipped over him on my list, I think, just because I was trying pretty heavily to stay away from the real common, you know, elements or whatever. And that
Okay.
every list, and even when I looked online, every list was like, oh, yep, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and, you know, and I did throw Thor in mine or whatever, but like I was trying to stay away from the ones that I feel like we've seen an oversaturation of, and it doesn't diminish them in my opinion, because Captain America all day is one of the greatest for sure, right? I mean,
yeah.
hands down. So,
Yeah.
you know, and it definitely would be easy, in my opinion. I could definitely replace Hitmonkey with Captain America if I wanted to, you know what I mean? But just to give people a
Gotcha,
different
man.
look at some different
Gotcha.
stuff out there, whatever. So that's kind of, you know, why I went that route.
Gotcha, man. Gotcha. Mandy, the only other thing that I'll add about good old Captain America, man, and there was so many scenes, especially in all the movies in Phase 1 of Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Ah, man, so many goosebumps action, man. But of course, everybody knows. Of course, everybody around the world, man. Everybody's like, I knew it when he finally got Thor. Everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we knew it. Yes, we knew it.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
Epic.
Yeah, man.
Epic scene for sure.
Oh yeah, man.
Of course he's worthy.
Yes, man. It man, and of course, spoiler alert, I'm sure you've all seen it, man. But from him to making that ultimate sacrifice just to be with his gal, man, and to live life with her, man.
Yep. Gave it all up. Yep. I hope he invested in Apple and McDonald's.
Got you, man. Yeah, got you, man. Got you.
I mean, he's upstanding, but let's face it, man, retirement could be very well for him.
Yeah, shit, man. Yeah. Yeah, you already know, man. He's just content mowing his lawn and chilling with his family, man.
Right, yep.
But yeah. Shoot, Ethan. And of course, another similar from your list, man, number 6. And of course, this is the one that I was telling you about that's kind of surprising for my ass, too, that I had him kind of this high, not super low down to number 1, but Optimus Prime, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
And of course, don't have to say too much. D already said what's good about Optimus Prime, man. Man, I was shoot, man, of course, I had the privilege and honor to grow up with Optimus and be introduced to him when he was first introduced to us on the screen, the TV screen in 1984. Man, I can remember my 4-year-old ass, 5-year-old ass coming home from kindergarten, of course, only having a half day of school, and I would time it perfectly at 1:30 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon when the cartoon would come out.
Nice.
And then, you already know, D, and of course you all already know out there too, man, those Saturday morning cartoons, man, it came on at 5:30 in the morning on Saturdays. So you already know, man, set the alarm for 5 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, I'd be
or
up for it too.
The internal alarm would get you up as a young buck, dog.
Yep. Especially on a Saturday. That's the thing. That's how you knew shit was good back then, man. You get kids up on a Saturday at 5 o'clock.
You already know, man.
Shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Of course, just like Catman, and pretty much D said already, just like Catman, does the right thing.
Yep.
Sacrifices himself for the squad. What I really liked and of course it shows on the cartoons, but especially in the movies, of even how some of his squad, shoot, even Ratchet, his medic, would get irritated with the situation or just irritated with humans of how ignorant they were in some of their actions, man. Yeah. And Optimus is like, fellas, we got to see the bigger picture in the mission overall. Just because, they're not perfect or whatever doesn't mean we can kill them or flick them or whatever.
Yeah.
But we got to do the right thing here, man. He's always consistently grounded, man, keeping his homeboys in check in the right way.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Always willing to sacrifice himself too.
Yeah, man. Man, D, I'll be honest too, brother. Even in the cartoons, man, I felt, man, that he always kind of held back a little bit, brother.
Yeah.
Not showing his full force, man.
Right.
And of course, we've spoken about this already, and you already showed it in, I think in the movies list or whatever, man. But finally, where he in that same movie, man, of course, where he said that quote to Sam Witwicky, but where
in the tree line,
man,
when he finally opens up a can,
I'll take you on. Man, all Optimus Prime fans around the world are like, yes, that's the homeboy we know.
Yep.
Yes, man.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Yeah, man.
Epic scene.
Yeah. And I've shared this with y'all, of course, in this podcast too. I've shared this with you, D, plenty of times. But man. And I was just watching this on a little podcast from one of, I think, might have been Pretty Ricky or Slick Rick's. Retro Rick, no disrespect, my man. I love your shit, bro. He was sharing some stuff, man, and they were showing of Optimus Prime dying in that animated movie we just watched.
Yep.
Yeah, man. And finally showing him pass away, just like,
yeah.
And to make I remember this, D, to make a good enough movie, man, where your hero dies and then another is introduced,
right,
and to have kids' attention span from not being just so overwhelmed with disappointment. And you already know, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What a great movie, man.
Yeah. Good characters, too.
Yeah.
Epic.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Nice.
Mandy, the only other thing I'll share about that, man, is, and I've shared this with you, but out there in podcasts, so we had this up in Bismarck, North Dakota, where I played some football and did my undergrad. They, man, so they had this awesome restaurant, man, badass restaurant. There was a UFO. It was literally
you were saying that.
Yeah, it was literally a UFO, man. Of course, shaped like UFO or whatever. And it was called Space Aliens, man. Just a badass place, man. And if any other podcasters or whatever watching this, if you ever get a chance to go up to Bismarck, go to this place, man. It's fantastic, man. It's got everything you need. It's got an arcade in there. It's been some years since I've been there, but I'm still sure they have it.
Nice.
They have, of course, arcades, man. Arcade games, pinball games. They have like a little bar in there, whatever. The food is amazing. It's have some barbecue stuff in there. Man, it's almost like a Chuck E. Cheese's.
Nice.
Yeah, dog. But man, I remember going there the very first time, like back in '98, and my folks went in there with my brother Chown, and man, I went into the bathroom and they had all these movie posters, and they had, of course, had them. What do you call them? Where they have them sealed in those cases or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And with it like backlit and everything.
Yeah.
Looking all good, legit.
Man, dog. Of course, I didn't see it because it's right to your immediate right when you walk in. But of course, it's over by the area where you wash your hands, dog.
Right.
And man, I was washing my hands, and of course, out of the corner of my eye, oh man, it was the actual official poster of the animated movie, of course, ingrained.
Nice.
Man, I was just chilling there for like 5 minutes.
Your parents like, is he in there playing with himself?
Were you masturbating?
Judy.
Was I No, Mom.
Zip it, okay?
No, I don't
That's
masturbate.
not something for you to
It's
bring up. That's a
okay.
father and son
Father
thing.
and
I
son
mean, you
okay?
don't have to call it that word. If that makes you uncomfortable, you can call it Sam's happy time or.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. It's like, oh my, I mean,
Can I have it?
yeah, can I take this? Yeah, dog.
Nice.
That's basically it, though, man.
Cool.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all. Kind of a shorter one. Of course, my dumbass messing up, and the other one doing 6 of them. Just 4 of them. Had of course a couple similar ones to Thunderbolts and Lightning. But hope y'all enjoyed, man, and we'll see you all back for the next list of Thunderbolts and Lightning. Appreciate y'all.